we're going to start the ride by clicking this, and there we go.
There we go.
We are officially on the go.
And then looking up at the front, I mean, it looks exactly the same as what you're used to on the front screen. So I know there was a lot of talk about, is it going to look the same? Is it going to look different? Looks exactly the same. And I can see end trip. I can't see like add a stop or anything like that, which we're going to try later. But just the 3 dots outside of seeing what those 3 dots do.
So there is a pullover button right there. You can do music, control your temperature.
I don't know if you're allowed to answer questions or not, but is this connected to his accounts? Like if he hits Netflix, will it automatically be set up for that? Very cool. So it is connected, just like when you get in somebody else's Model Y, it's going to automatically set to your stuff. So Sawyer, whatever you have logged in on yours, I guess would be active. That's cool.
So the safety monitor has no steering wheel, no pedals. And it looks like they have a pullover button up there on the screen, as well as a stop and lane button in the middle, and then a support button on the right.
But nothing else.
No pedals, as you can see.
That's just a regular Model Y without any type of enhancements that make anything going on over here.
And so I've done plenty of miles on FSD version 13.2.9, and so far this feels similar, if not smoother, a little bit smoother.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I'm gonna...
This is literally the same car I own. There's no difference between, except for the software version, of course, between my car and this car.
Try that wide angle. Nope. Oh man, this isn't working. Okay. Well, yeah. So this doesn't feel any different than what you're used to doing in your own car at home with FSD. So far, anyways. I'm trying to see if anything happens between these intersections to see if it does anything significantly different. But it is pretty wild seeing that seat empty.
It is wild.
I've only seen it in YouTube videos that are shortly followed by more restrictions for everybody else.
Yeah. This feels smooth. I mean,
yeah.
What can you say? What did you expect?
Right.
So I'm going to touch this. Okay, so here we go. So I can control the air a little bit. Oops, sorry. Zoomed in. So you can see the ETA in the top. No, it's all right. Thank you, though. You can control the heated seats. So the layout is a little bit different. I can click this again. And when you arrive, it says Welcome Sawyer. So when I came in, the screen said Welcome Sawyer, my name. And I don't think the visualizations look that much different. Yeah,
they look exactly the same, just at glance.
So unfortunately, we're not really able to ask the safety monitor questions. They're supposed to focus on the road and everything else and surrounding us. So unfortunately, we won't be able to ask a lot of the questions that I know you guys had. But at least you'll be able to see it drive itself.
Yeah, I was hoping, well, I don't know about hoping, but I was expecting to see some sort of sign that, like, it's significantly different software, but it's really not.
To me, this feels very similar to FSD version 13.2.9.
Yeah.
In a good way, because that's a smooth system.
Yeah.
Version, rather.
Yeah, and he's got it set on standard, so...
Yep, not on hurry mode, we're on standard mode.
Yep. So... And these are not very smooth roads in Austin, so that's why I was pretty surprised when it was originally announced it was going to be here, rather than some pristine
Yep.
place.
So we are 5 minutes away. It's doing well. So this ride cost me $4.20. They're doing a flat rate for every ride today. Naturally, $4.20. Elon's favorite number. Yeah. So anywhere you want to go within that geofenced area, which I just posted online, $4.20.
Yeah. I'm sure they're not going to actually like transact that $4.20.
No.
It's probably to test the system.
Yeah, so what I've been told is they want to just test the payment system, right? And
Yeah.
confirm everything works. And these are, I've been told, the true first outsider customer Robotaxi rides.
Yeah, and for a point of clarification, you and I were discussing this earlier. This truly is public access, although certain individuals got the invite.
Yeah, so
You
about
can invite anybody you want to ride in here.
yes, so about 20 people got invites and are allowed to download the app. And then those 20 people are allowed to bring any plus one they want on any ride. They can take as many rides as they want, Monday through Sunday from, eventually 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. Today it would start a little bit later, probably because it's day one. But we can bring whoever we want. So that's what I plan on doing later today for the rides, just bring a bunch of my subscribers that wanted to come. And yeah, so 20 people, that's it though. But
Yeah,
you can bring whoever you want.
yeah. So it truly is available. And still no word on what the rollout looks like, though. Like, are we talking like every couple of weeks more people? And if it is every couple of weeks, how many more people? But I think if you look historically, at least within the last couple of years, we're probably going to see a rollout similar to some of the other ones we've seen over just the last couple of years. So probably it'll accelerate, but
As a safety monitor, are you allowed to answer how many robotaxis are in the active fleet today? Okay. No. I expected that. Worth a try. And it looks like all the robotaxis today are white interiors. At least that's what I've noticed so far.
it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That I find kind of surprising, given how every once in a while we get this delay
Yep.
for cars with white interior if you want to order that. So maybe that's just a short-term thing.
Take a wide angle here, Justin. This is great.
Yeah.
So essentially what I've been told is that the safety monitors just have sort of an AEB button, and they don't have steering wheel, they don't have pedals, and unfortunately I can't ask him what happened if you were to grab the steering wheel.
He's a large man. I think that it would not end well for anybody in this space.
Well, so at the Wii Robot event where they unveiled the Cyber Cab, if you in the unsupervised FSD or completely driverless Model Ys for that, they have a steering wheel. Obviously, the Cyber Cabs didn't.
Somebody grabbed it.
Yeah,
didn't
but so multiple people tried to grab the steering wheel and it didn't allow you to do anything. You
Yeah.
couldn't turn it. They wouldn't disengage the FSD unsupervised.
they just threw up a message, don't touch the wheel or something like that, right?
Yeah. So I assume it's something similar with this, but I don't know for
Yeah.
sure.
I'm sure, yeah. But yeah, again, confirmation for everybody. There are no controls over on his side of the vehicle. This is literally off the factory floor, just like what you would have bought. He's even shown us his happy hands. There's nothing happening up there. Legitimately, the car is doing absolutely everything by itself. And on the screen, it would not look foreign to you by looking at it. The differences are in the small details. So the things that he's able to do is pull over or stop in lane. And my guess is that pull over is like, hey, go ahead and stop here. And so then the vehicle will look for the nearest safe place to pull over. Stop in lane would be like an emergency stop, like stop right now. And we have those same abilities back here. Or we just have pull over back here. We don't have stop in lane.
Yeah.
So no emergency stop. So
Should we hit support?
Will we get you in trouble if we hit the support button? Just see what happens. Okay.
All right, hitting support. You are currently queuing agent will be with you shortly. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, trying to get the
Yeah.
in focus.
Says the Robotaxi support. How may I help?
Hi, we're just testing out the support and seeing how you guys do this. So we can basically ask any question, or how does the support work?
As far as solutions, I would like to instruct you to refer to our website for any question on how to support the vehicle, make sure everything goes where it's supposed to for your trip.
Okay, we will appreciate it. So we just hang up by hitting the button on the screen?
If you're done with me, I can go ahead and disconnect the call.
All right, you can disconnect. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Give me a second.
Well,
Well, that's cool.
yeah, it is cool. That was actually pretty quick.
That was like really quick.
It would have been nice if they had like a pre-planned like thing to say for just
Yeah.
test purposes, like because we were clearly asking for test purposes. I'm assuming, so I'll just have to assume, but like if something's not going right, or hey, I don't know what to do, I want to add a stop and I don't know how to do that, you would hit the support, and the guy on the phone, I'm assuming, we'll try it again later, he can probably change some things over the air for you, like give you the actual destination you wanted to go to since it's in the wrong spot, or hey, this thing stopped and it's not doing whatever. He can probably dial into the.
So now it's giving us an on-screen notification of make sure to bring your belongings. And there is a button to say
2-minute warning.
Yeah, so there's a button to say drop me off now. And this screen looks the same.
Looks the same, yeah.
There we go. Pretty wild to see no one in the driver's seat in Tesla. So we've been told that no one is allowed to sit in the driver's seat. So if you have other passengers, you're only allowed one other passenger. They have to sit in the back. The safety monitor, at least for now, has to sit in the front passenger seat. But yeah, pretty cool.
So I'm gonna keep an eye on this screen down here as we come to our destination.
I think it's important to remember that. I think it's important to remember that even though this is, a small pilot program, there's only 10, 20 cars probably in the active fleet right now. What matters is, does this technology work? Is it smooth? And in my opinion, Tesla has the best path to scalability and profitability with this. And here we go, we're pulling in right now.
So it's pulling into the food spot, into the parking lot, and let's see where it stops, and then I'll look down at the screen before we say anything about stopping. So it's stopping right here at the front door, the chained up door.
There we go.
It's giving us a notification.
Please exit safely. You can open the trunk with this button.
Yeah, it was interesting. This seat came back.
That's what it looks like
when it went into park. So it's like easy entry or whatever.
Yep.
I guess would have been on. Okay.
So we'll get out.
Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate. I'm sure it's gonna be a boring at some point, but
that was amazing. Smooth, easy, simple, vertically integrated.
That's it. So we just got out. I didn't press anything on the screen, did you?
Nope.
Okay. So I'm watching. He's not touching anything on the screen. So he's just waiting for the car to dispatch.
So he might just be waiting for the next person to call it, which will be interesting. So there you go. First Robotaxi ride. Thanks, everyone. Oh, there it goes. Bye-bye. All right. We're about to take a lot more rides. See you guys.